Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So, today I'm sharing three other ways of funding your business that you might not have thought of.
It's mind blowing.
Entrepreneurs looking for funding for their startups have numerous options open to them, as I explained in a previous video. However, some of these funding opportunities pose more risks than benefits if the business turns out to be unsuccessful, right? So, whilst defaulting on bank loans could cost you your business, if you borrow money of friends or family, then you could jeopardize much more than just that, and you could cause a rift between you and your loved ones. Therefore, entrepreneurs, when looking for funding, we need to be sure that and know what are we getting ourselves into, and we need to be sure about the risks as well. Number one, borrowing from a friend. Borrowing money from friends and family to start a business can be a great way to get the business off the ground, right? As typically friends and family require less return on the investment, and in certain circumstances will invest in a person for no return other than the pleasure of seeing that person succeed, right? This type of funding is often called FFF funding, which stands for friends, family, and fools. However, this form of funding is obviously not open to everyone, and not everyone can find friends or family willing to invest their money into a new business. The natural inclination for many entrepreneurs is to first turn to their friends and family for help to fund their new ventures. While this is the ideal situation with low to none interest rates and deadlines, loved ones have also felt the same economic pinch and don't always have the funds available, or might not have as much in their savings as the ones. The second way is self-funding your business. So when looking at business funding, it can be tempting to fund your business on a credit card or via a loan with the belief that your business will be successful, that you will be able to pay off that loan very quickly. Whilst there are hundreds, if not thousands, of stories of how entrepreneurs have had great business success this way, the stories of many more people who fail and rack up huge debts, we also hear of those a lot. The main thing is to remember with credit cards is that the interest repayment is typically very, very high. So it is never recommended to fund your business on a credit card. What you can also do is fund your business or obtain the capital that you need through selling stuff that you don't need. So I have experience on this. I always find if I have, like, for example, my cinch machines that I bought, my book binding machines that I bought, those machines was funded through something that I sold which I didn't need. My workshop renovations was done through selling things that I don't need. We all have stuff lying around in our homes, in our garages that we don't need. So just take it, sell it, put it on Facebook Marketplace, sell it, and use that. It might not be the big amount that you need, but surely it can start to be something that you could use to buy something that you need in your business. The third one is crowdfunding platforms. Now, crowdfunding is the practice of funding a project or venture by raising money from a large number of people, typically via the internet. Perhaps a more modern version of this type of small business financing is by using crowdfunding. This type of funding can work well for some small business types if you're looking to raise money for product development, but it doesn't suit everybody, right? There's also a lot of limits on how much you can raise using this method, and many crowdfunding campaigns are unfortunately unsuccessful. Not because the business idea isn't viable, but because crowdfunding tends to suit ideas that are targeted to either a specialist or a younger audience. Generally, you will find that crowdfunding is less useful for business development or business expansion. The one benefit of crowdfunding is that you can typically retain your intellectual property and equity in your business. However, some companies do choose to use a form of equity crowdfunding to finance their business, although this is less common. So I hope that this has given you some insight on 3 other ways to raise money. If you liked what you heard or you enjoy this content, please subscribe and yeah, kindly watch the next video linked in the description. Bye for now.